All right, Aaron, welcome in. Ryan Trengrove here, Class A Pro. I'm recording. So just a couple baseline things I'd like my students to know. So like basically come in the studio or the lab to figure out what Aaron should go practice, right, based on science. And then your job then is to go off and then do meaningful practice, right? And what it's like practicing is like if you were going to do a dance on stage in front of a bunch of people, you would probably want to go and practice doing it, like whatever you're going to be doing, that night or that day on the stage beforehand. And so whatever it is that I cover, you'll see I'll be very specific. I'll tell you, okay, go and practice this. Now, where can you practice? You can practice in the backyard. You can practice in your living room. You can practice in the office. You can practice all over the place, or at the range, or at the course in between shots. But basically, whatever we cover, you want to practice and like rehearse whatever it is that we're talking about. As you rehearse the things I show you, it'll become easier to do those things over time. And then the best part, I get to the course with you and I help you take what you've been rehearsing to the course to score. You see what I'm saying? And so that's kind of like the game plan. So every time we come here, basically we're figuring out, okay, what do I want you to practice this week? And then we'll be building off of that. And then also I like my students to know that this comes from the Wall Street Journal. It's kind of a cool thing because it kind of follows up what I was just saying here. It says, practice the wrong things and the wrong things become permanent. The only way to improve performance through practice is to make sure the practice is perfect, and the perfect practice will then become permanent. And so basically, you improving your handicap is going to be decided by if you start practicing better things. You with me? So that's kind of like the baseline I like all my students to know.